Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. No Caitlin Clark, no problem. Well, maybe it was a little bit of a problem, but we got over it. 15-point deficit, coming back, clawing back, fighting back, pushing it into overtime, and at the end of the day, Indiana Fever fans go home satisfied, go home happy. 79-74, Washington Mystics come, and the Washington Mystics go. The Washington Mystics come, and the Washington Mystics go. The starters left not much to be desired. Not much to be desired, but we're getting the kinks out. We're working the dust off. DeWanna Bonner, not too good from the field. 7-7 from the free throw line. Notice we don't have somebody dragging us down when it comes to the free throw lines. Natasha Howard, 4 for 11. Natasha Howard had a nasty left-handed layup. We're going to get into that. Aaliyah Boston, 3 for 7, had a couple nice passes. Missed a bunny or two. Not going to get on you, Aaliyah. Not going to get on you. Sydney Colson, 15 minutes. Sydney Colson started the first, sat the rest of the first and second quarter, started the second half, sat fourth quarter and the rest of the third. She was just out there as a starting point guard. Then you got Kelsey Mitchell going 4 for 17, 2 for 10 from the three-point line, 0 for 9, 0 for 9 from 3, 0 for 11 from the field in the first half. Kelsey Mitchell really turning it around in the second half, finishing with 12 points. Am I worried? Not at all. Am I worried with what I saw from Kelsey Mitchell? Not at all. Folks, last year, let me just remind everybody, last year, Kelsey Mitchell was coming back from injury, so the first 5-6 games, coming back from injury, she had to knock the dust off. And then once the dust was off, we were like, oh, this is the Kelsey Mitchell that we've known to grow and love. So am I going to overreact because she's in the preseason knocking dust off? Not at all. Because once the second half rolled around, this was the Kelsey Mitchell that I've come to know and love. Taking the ball to the rack, step back, shooting a three with that beautiful arc to it. Kelsey Mitchell, I'm not worried one iota about your game. Brianna Turner, she looked useless. I'm not going to overreact. Michaela Timpson, the workout footage doesn't do you justice. You are strong. You look strong, you look thick, you look muscular, but not overly muscular. Like, your legs are thick, your shoulders are thick, your arms are... Michaela Timpson, I liked everything that I saw from you today. I liked your first bucket. I liked you posting up, moving your defender out of the way because you know how to use your leverage. You know how to use your legs to clear out space. Michaela Timpson, definitely a fan of your game. We saw Yvonne Ejim get some playing time. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull, these two players. Sophie Cunningham gave us 21. Lexi Hull gave us 13. The Blonde Bombers is what they're calling them. We were down 15 in the first half. Why were we down 15? We cut it to within 3 at halftime, but why were we down 15 to begin with? With Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull starting the game on the bench, this team came out very slow, very lethargic, very stuck in the mud, very dragging ass, didn't have energy to them, didn't have flow to them. Sophie and Lexi come in, and we're like, oh, injected life into this team. Injected energy into this team. Their movements on offense alone helped get this game back within contention. And then we got Sophie and Lexi playing defense. Stephanie White seemed frustrated. We were down 15. Stephanie White called the timeout, and she must have stuck her foot up her team's ass and said, you see this arena? You see all these fans that came to watch you guys? 12,461 people. They didn't come to watch you guys bullshit. They didn't come to watch you guys drag ass. Let's play some defense and let's get it together offensively. There were a few possessions back-to-back. We're full court pressing, forcing turnovers. Full court pressing, forcing turnovers. Sophie Cunningham, let me know that when Caitlin Clark is going to be on the bench during this season, Sophie has us in good hands. Any worry that we might have had about, well, when Caitlin Clark's on the bench and it's either Sydney Colson or Sophie Cunningham, are we going to... Sophie Cunningham, let us all know we are in good hands. She brought the energy. She brought the defense. Lexi Hull brought the energy. She brought the defense. Sophie Cunningham, 2 for 6 from 3. Lexi Hull, 1 for 3 from 3. Lexi Hull looked the most confident I've ever seen Lexi Hull look. Lexi Hull looked the most confident I have ever seen Lexi Hull look, putting the ball on the ground, taking it to the rack, shooting threes, middies, turnaround fades. Whether they went in or not, we can get into that another day once the season starts. But the fact that she's confident enough in her game to where she's at least willing to try to do something to make the offense happen, to create points, to create confusion among the defense, those are some things that we didn't see too much of Lexi last year. I'm glad we saw that. Let's get into some highlights. Lexi Hull gets a nice steal here, runs down the court, finds Sophie Cunningham, who pumps up the court.
Drawn on the drive. High arcing pass. It was too high. Hull pulls down the rebound. Here's Cunningham again. Cunningham coast to coast.
What a first half for Sophie Cunningham.
Oh, yeah. And this is as we've clawed back after being down 15. Sophie Cunningham, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal in 11 minutes off the bench in the first half. Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull played a majority of this game for the Indiana Fever. And they played together a majority of the time they were in this game. Sophie Cunningham showed exactly why we brought her in here. We won that trade hands down. Hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We won the Sophie Cunningham trade. Natasha Howard, a big signing. Folks, look at this left-handed layup from Natasha Howard and tell me if we would have expected anybody in our team last year to make that. Let's watch.
Here for Washington. That one behind Melbourne. She turns it over for the 12th time here in the first half. Cunningham bounces. Howard, the left hand, a finishing one.
Again, when you advance pass and when you play quickly, you get a 2-on-1 right there. There's no way Stephanie...
Quick answer, no. No, Natasha Howard had a couple finishes around the rim. Like what I'm seeing, a couple rebounds. I don't know about you guys. I didn't see much volleyball with the basketball trying to get these rebounds. I didn't see tap, 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 tap. Other team's ball. Tap, 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 tap. Mystics ball. Tap, 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 tap. Out of bounds. Tap, tap, tap. I didn't see any of that today. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. I didn't see any of that today. We got Aaliyah Boston making some nice plays. Aaliyah Boston had a nice pass to Sophie Cunningham, cutting back door.
Good D by Citron.
Austin looking back door and got it to Cunningham.
You guys know what else we're seeing in all these videos? Movement. AB. Up there comes Kelsey around the top. There goes Lexi Hull, back door. Sophie Cunningham, back door. Lexi Hull goes back out to the corner. God forbid, folks, we are seeing things that we haven't seen at all last season. This might have been my favorite play all game. Double high screen. Bonner coming down, dumping off to Aaliyah, dumping it to Lexi in the corner. 3-point bang.
Cunningham off the double screen. Back for Bonner. Bonner gets inside. Boston, extra pass, corner 3. It's Hull.
Team's playing basketball on offense. Holy. But still my beating heart. Things that we never saw. Never did we see anything that looked anything like this last year. Here we are, preseason game 1. Let's just break it out real quick, see what it looks like. Oh, okay. We'll put that one in our back pocket. We'll use that in the future. And like I said, Timpson showing up for the game. First play of overtime.
All inside for Timpson,
Give me that.
who finishes.
First play of
this kid
overtime.
right
Give me
here.
that. And look, I mean, come on. Look at her legs, bro. She's just big. She's big. Look. Move back, move back, move back. Let me split the two of you up right there. We saw things today that made us feel good. I saw defensive rotations. Made me feel good. I saw Sophie Cunningham playing out of this world. Made me feel good. I saw ball movement on offense. Made me feel good. I saw no volleyball passes on. Made me feel good. I saw fight from everybody that was on the court at once. There was no 4 versus 5 when it came to fight, heart on the... We weren't lacking that today. We weren't lacking heart at all. And in case people thought this team might be lacking some heart, you got one thing coming to you. You think you're going to be pushing around Sophie Cunningham like that? Don't worry. Sophie, I got this. DeWanna Bonner. We have people that aren't going to put up with the nonsense this year. You want to try the fever? Go ahead and try us. Go ahead and try. 1 through 5. Somebody's going to step up and get in your face. Someone's going to step up and say, you need to relax. Whether it's DeWanna Bonner here or Sophie Cunningham on the bottom of your screen. You mess with this team, we have some people that are going to stand up for themselves and stand up for others. This isn't the soft, fevered team that you can push around last year. That's, oh, let's just push them around and bully them because nobody on that team has any to step up to us. Don't worry, we took the offseason seriously. While you guys were playing dilly-daddle over there in Miami, we were taking the offseason serious, putting together a squad. Down 15, come back and win in overtime. Question that a lot of people might have, what's the deal with the rotation? I thought we'd be seeing more rookies. Why did it take so long for Stephanie White to go to her bench when it comes to Ejim, when it came to Jaylen Brown, when it came to giving Brianna Turner serious minutes, when it came to Timpson? Why did we wait so long to see Michaela Timpson? I don't know. Stephanie White probably had expectations going into this game. I'm gonna play these players that amount of minutes. We'll see how we look, and then I'll take you out. And everybody that was watching the first quarter transpire and was getting a little, wait, what's going on? Stephanie White was probably thinking the same thing. Call the timeout, guys. I was gonna sit you guys down, but now this is the effort that we're going to put forth. This is what we're going to. The first time these fans are seeing this new team play, we're going to come out playing like this. You want something from me? I want something from you. Play some defense, get us back in this game, and Stephanie White said, all right, you guys are going to play now. Now you guys got to play some serious minutes. Because he came out the first quarter bullshitting. Now we got to go hard and try to win this game for our fans. Because the fans pay the bills at the end of the day. Iowa. We are in Iowa tomorrow. Carver Hawkeye Arena against the Brazilian national team. Very interested to see what Stephanie White does lineups-wise. I want her to throw out some weird, wacky shit. Let me get Bonner. Let me get Timpson. Hull, Cunningham. Clark. It's got some wild stuff in there. Let me see what some combinations look like so we can really start planning ahead and formulating who's going to get cut and who's not going to get cut. But I liked the fight that I saw from this team today. I'm not going to overreact. I liked the fight that I saw from this team today. Stephanie White, way to call timeouts when we needed them. Thank you for calling timeouts when we needed them. We were under the assumption that timeouts carried over from last season into this year, but we had the regular amount of timeouts. So I'm assuming that the 175 timeouts we didn't call last year, we're not able to use this upcoming season. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We are back in the venue tomorrow. Thank you for everybody coming by in the venue. It was on, it was rocking, it was up, it was popping. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.